Hi guys, welcome back for another video. I'm Jess and I'm one of the creative designers here at Sizzix. Today we're going to have lots of fun, we're going to get a little bit messy and we're going to make a kind of Easter spring kids craft. So it is craft month this month, so we're super excited to share all of our inspiration surrounding our spring videos. So if you guys make anything from this video or any other video during craft month, then please share it across all of our socials. We love to see it and we can't wait to celebrate this amazing month with you. So with that being said, the die that I'm going to be using is the Basic Easter Shapes die. So this is from chapter 1 and it's got some really nice, as it says, basic Easter spring shapes. So you've got really nice chunky shapes that children are going to recognize, be able to work with and play with, like the eggs, the chick, the bunny, and you can use them for loads of different kind of makes because they're really nice simple shapes. But the bit that is a little bit fun and messy is what I'm going to show you beforehand. So I'm going to pop this die just off to the side and we're going to create the background that we're going to actually cut the dies with. So this is where your little ones can get involved and they can have fun creating lots of mess. So what I'm going to do is I've just got some plain white smooth cardstock. So this is our Sizzix smooth cardstock and I'm just going to place it down. I've got the Sizzix multimedia mat underneath just to kind of protect. I know my paper is a little bit bigger, but it's just going to protect my surface. You could even lay down something completely so your little one doesn't ruin your kitchen table. So we're going to place that down. And then I'm going to be bringing in our creamy matte acrylic paints. So we've got multiple different colours that you can pick. I've gone for kind of pastel shades because we're going spring Easter themed. So I've got things like our limoncello, our pink colour, which is our cherry blossom, things like that. And then I'm going to show you a really fun technique that your little ones will have so much fun doing. So I'm going to roll up my sleeves. I've got my apron on. And what we're going to do is, with that smooth cardstock, we're going to place the paint straight onto it in kind of fun patterns. So this is completely up to you guys, however you want to do it, okay? So you can do little swirls, you can do dots all over. I'll do a couple of different ones. So let's do a bit of a swirly mixture of a pattern, okay? And you can be as completely free with this as you want, okay? You don't need to be precise about it. You can be really fun and playful, and that's the beauty, that anybody can do this, any age. It can be as messy as you like and you can just have loads and loads of fun. So again, just with a different colour, and kind of fill that page with different patterns and shapes. Super easy. Okay, I think I'm going to do about one more colour, maybe this lavender shade. Okay. And then once you're happy with all of that, you don't need to put tons of paint on, by the way, either, so it doesn't need to be super thick, just kind of a thin layer. And then I'm going to use our texture tool. So this is a really cool tool. It's a silicone tool. It has a little dent in the middle where you can hold it so your fingers kind of sit really nicely in the center. And it has 4 different sides. So it has 3 which have a little bit of a texture, so a little bit of a kind of shape when you drag it through the paint. So you've got 3 different ones, and then you've got a flat one. We're actually going to use that flat side today. And what you're going to do is you're going to take it from the top, okay, and then drag down in one swift motion and then pull up at the bottom. Okay, and then once you've done one swift movement, just want to take some kitchen towel, anything like that, and just wipe it off. Okay, so don't worry about any excess. Sometimes I have got a little Tupperware down here that you could potentially just scrape it off on the side as well. So again, just in one swift movement, And there you go. How cool does that look? And if you feel like you've missed a few bits, you can even go over the top and mix them in. So again, I'm just going to wipe that off. And then one more sweep. And we've got a really cool, fun pattern where all the colours are mixed together, but you've still got those kind of swirls and dots and shapes that we made in the beginning. So that's the kind of thing that we're aiming for, and trust me, your little ones are absolutely like gonna love doing this. And if you've got some baby wipes just to hand, I've got some down here. Ooh. Then you can super easily just wipe this down. Because it's silicone, the paint's gonna come straight off. You can run it under hot water, like so. I think I'm gonna do one more just to show you kind of the difference between designs. I'm gonna place that to dry just off to the side and just grab some other white card. And you can also do just little dots as well, and this looks really cool. So just loads of little dots, and then we're gonna place them all in different colors and then do the same dragging technique with this one as well. Okay guys, and there you have that little dotted effect. So I've actually got one that I've dried earlier. So you just want to leave it to dry for a few minutes. This paint dries super quick, which is great, and it dries nice and smooth, and it has a really nice texture on that smooth cardstock. So once your little ones, with your supervision of course, have created your little painted splodge backgrounds, you can then die cut them. So that basic Easter shapes die that I mentioned previously, we're going to actually die cut into our painted backgrounds. So I'm going to bring out my machine, and I've got my platforms here. And with these, I find that the eggs work beautifully. So I'm just going to lay these down, and you can kind of position the die, particularly the one that is just the plain egg. You can see through it, so you can see exactly where you want to cut. But the other one is a little crack, so I'm going to place that just here. And because I'm using my big A4 switch machine, I don't even need to cut down the paper, which is an extra bonus. So I'm just going to place that on here, switch it on, and then feed that through. And then you have your little egg all cut out. So we've gone from something that's a little bit wild and free and fun, and then we've been able to make it look super neat by just die cutting it out. So I'll just get the other one out of the die. And you can even do it with the little egg crack as well. So I'm going to show you a couple of makes that you can do from this point, and you can decorate your house and all your cards for spring and Easter. So I have all the projects that I've made using those fun backgrounds, and I'm going to walk you through some really cute ideas that you can create with them for spring and Easter. So this one is super simple. So just taking those really simple die cuts, I've mixed them in with just some plain paper as well, on a little wooden hoop, and I've just hot glued them, or you could use just PVA express glue, and put them all around in a circle, and then finish them off with a bow, and that could decorate your house this Easter and spring. And I love that. I love the colours. If you pick the right colours and mix it all in, it just looks fantastic, and it's super easy to achieve. So we've got our little wreath. We've also got our little hanging eggs. So you may be able to see off to the side here, I've got my little tree with all of my hanging eggs, and again, super easy to achieve. So I've just taken, these are just some like fake foliage twigs. You could even take twigs from your yard. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. I popped some little artificial, some handmade flowers, on there, but you don't have to do that. And then with these eggs, all I've done is I've folded each of these little egg die cuts in half and then glued them all together and then placed a little bit of ribbon in the centre. So for this one you need about 6 of these little eggs, just folded in half and all glued together. Super easy to achieve and it looks great. Once you hang them all on, I've got some in pattern paper as well on here. Once you hang them all on, they just look great. And it's just great that you know that you've done something with your little ones at home to decorate. So again, another really easy but effective idea there. What else have we got? Oh, we've got these really cute, I love these, these really little cute pop-up egg sentiments. So these could go on the front of a card, or if you're having an Easter party or something like that, they could be on the table. But all I've done is I've cut out that egg that was cracked, the one that we did earlier. I just placed it on a thin strip of card and then I stamped a sentiment in the centre, so when you pull it out it just says happy spring. It could even have people's names on it. You could use them as name tags, which would be really cute. But again, really easy, just with a few folds. The stamp, I believe, is from the Spring Sentiments stamp set, Spring Essentials stamp set, I think it is. And I've just stamped that on there and then it just folds up. Really cute, and I've got multiples of these in different colours. I've even done a kind of bright coloured one as well. So all in the same way with that cute little sentiment inside, which is just adorable. Again, just using that egg shape, I've got some little bunting. So if you're decorating for a party, this is really quick and easy to achieve. So I've just punched some holes in the top of all the eggs and then threaded some ribbon through. So just really easy to achieve, and you can hang that up on a table or a doorway or whatever you want. And then you've got those fun pastel shades. I've mixed those in with some plain cardstock as well. So that is the bunting. And then last but not least, I've got a couple of cards. So this one is super cute. This is using the chick from that basic Easter shapes die set. And again with that cracked little egg, and I've just popped the chick just poking up in the middle. Look how cute he is. So all I did is on the front of that card just cut a slit into it using a craft knife, and then attached my little chick to a little lollipop stick and then placed the cracked egg around him, and I think that's just adorable. And again, we've got those fun pastel shades that we've done with the paint drag effect. And then last but not least, a fun fact that you can do with this die, with the egg die in that set, is you can actually use it with our egg shaker domes. So in the background, I've got that cracked egg with that drag paint effect, and then I've got our shaker dome over the top with all the other elements from the die set, and then a cute little sentiment over the top. And that's just super fun, and you could even get the kids involved in popping the egg with the sequins down as well, because they'll love that. A really handy tip if you are doing that, I've got the egg domes obviously that come with it and the sequins, but you want something like our Sizzix funnel tray, because that's going to keep all of the sequins contained, so they're not going to go all across your table when you're crafting or making that card at home. So just a handy tip for you there. But I think that is everything I wanted to show you guys. Really quick and easy technique, but look at the things you can achieve and the fun that you can have. And please let me know if you do this at home, whether it's just by yourself or with your little ones at home. I'd love to see what you guys create and what you guys get up to, and how much mess you potentially make. And if you get crafting for spring and Easter this craft month, again, like I said at the beginning, we love to see it here at Sizzix, so please share those makes with us using that hashtag #MySizzixStory. So that is everything from me today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one, but until then, stay safe and keep crafting. Thanks, bye.